know as much as the SBA releases,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully for us it'll be really simple. Yeah, okay.
So does that go in as income, or is it just goes as a
No,
nothing?
that's the
Because if it goes in as income, then, you know, that was what someone brought up, that it could be taxable then.
well, they talk about it as a grant, but then they were saying there's a thing about whether you can make deductions. I mean,
Oh,
you have all kinds of deductions, right? I mean, I don't know. Do you have an S corp or no?
yeah,
So-
S corp, yeah,
So,
yeah,
and how that plays into it, the accounts are going to have fun.
yeah. But during that period, for what it's used for, there's not anything that's excessive that you can deduct.
Right.
You know, I mean, the first round when they said you had to save you 75% and then 25% for thing, they don't realize it, but that didn't even cover a month's rent.
Right, but I'm talking about, so the way it works for me is everything comes to me as income, and then at the end of the year I say, well, I spent this much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it wasn't all income.
Yeah, yeah, it's all, yeah, you can expense.
Yeah.
But you know, my big thing is the rent, right?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Then insurance, that's big too. Well, if when you add it all together, it's pretty big. You know, when you add your phone and this, you know, that unit there, got to pay for that. It's like, Jive is like at $1,200 a year. That's like $900 a year. You know, then your phones now with the internet is like 200 something dollars a month. So it all adds up. And then, you know, I'm paying $39 for this thing a month, and no, I'm not even drinking out of it. That's that's expensive water. When we start to use it, it's like $100 a cup. All right, we'll bow in. Okay. So, Eric, you want to do a couple? We won't do it by the number of people. We'll do it by the. Okay. Hey, Tom. All right, ready? We'll bow. Salute. Yeah.
want to do that through the bank, or should I just buy it?
You mean, do you have a credit card or you have a,
It's set up with the bank. You can just make a deduction.
or you have a check there? Or, yeah,
What do you call it, direct withdrawal.
oh, yeah. It doesn't do it automatically. You have to
No, it went off in
initiate.
September, it went off.
Oh, you have to initiate it. Okay. All right.
So, sorry about
So what are you doing? You're doing,
185.
yeah, okay. All right. So that's for this month, is that
For
October? Okay.
So,
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah. Hey, as long as we get some people coming. Yeah, a couple of schools closed. Yeah, the Chinatown, the Silky Way school, they closed. They decided it's not worth it anymore. Well, I got a different crowd. They catered to a lot of kids, and kids are gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and Wallam hasn't opened back yet.
Aren't you glad you don't have any grandkids?
Well, they left, but I actually,
No, I mean personally. I mean,
oh yeah,
your kids are gone.
yeah, that's true.
Too.
Yeah, teaching them at home, yeah, forget it.
Just all of it.
Yeah, it's not a good education. It's not experience.
So imagine if you were trying to, if you had a job and you're trying to keep your kids in
And
school.
and play dates and all the stuff. You drive, yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss it. I mean, this time.
It's always,
It's hard enough to teach them when they're normally, right?
when there was school, people didn't want to go. Now that there's no school,
Yeah, they miss it.
how do you do that?
Yeah.
Is it on? Is it working?
The title didn't get changed.
What's it called?
It still say Tai Chi class.
Oh.
It goes to home class.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I think he has to do that before the thing starts. So we can leave it unless you. No, because he probably didn't change.
No, because he asked me to change it.
Oh, yeah.
New title.
Oh,
Once I pick it,
do you know how to do it?
I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. It's all right. They're only doing warm-ups right now, anyways. Hmm.
So, what are you gonna, are you gonna try tomorrow? Just go through the whole form a couple times and let them try to follow?
No, they can. It's do the whole form. It's very hard to do that. Even actually, I could do that, but I don't think they'll get anything out of it. That's like if you teach a class and take someone from beginning to end of a form, and that's live. You think they can follow it? They get nothing out of it. That's like you,
But that's why it's being recorded.
huh?
That's why it's being recorded.
Yeah,
They
I
can
know
go
that.
back and watch.
But the thing is, when I do a form like that, because it's one camera, when I turn, they're gonna get lost. You know,
They can see in the mirror.
you know, you know the form, so you can actually think that they can do it. But I teach the kids at Wellesley 12 classes. They still mix it all up, and I give them a combination of real video that I did specifically for them. Yeah. Oh, so they can hear. So So how's everyone feel? How's your movements feel? Have they evolved at all? Do you think? How do you position? What's that? Leaps and bounds? Are we doing jet? Are we doing jet kun now? Oh no. So, yeah. You want to do gung ji kun? All right. Take your time. Slow position. Ready to begin? Yeah, so, sequentially, a lot of the things have improved on since we kind of pointed out some of the, position structures. A couple of movements. In the very beginning, after the butterflies, okay, when we do this and punch, block, punch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those few movements, some people need some work on that. So let's just run through that, because the other parts of it where we worked a lot on that is actually, better. This part in Gung Kuen, because we worked on that, the elbow was better. But this, so let's just do those 5 movements first, those punches, and then including this slice, so you get that body position. Okay, so let's, after the butterflies. Okay, ready? 1. So that's what make sure you hold that position, right? 2, 3. Okay, so the body kind of has to respond. So when you're here, 1, so you lift, right? So you lift the body, 1, 2, and then we're gonna initiate here, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that gives you a lift, because the arm's in position, and then when you lift your body, that gives you that added, but you're not actually lifting the arm, you're just lifting the body to give that. Now if you do additional action when the waist turns, it becomes a function of, right? So that makes it so it's not so stiff and not so like 1, 2, 1, 2. So, okay, so let's just try that and then go into the next 3 corner back fists. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I think when you take your step, you're gonna, so you're actually sinking, but you're rounded down like this, and then that gives you the lift. So the lift comes from the mid back. Yeah. Yeah, so lift from, again, ready? Yeah. So you lift, but you don't get out of your stance. All right? Don't get out of the stance. You're here, lift. So lift, boom. Leave it up, yeah. And then the other side, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, now corner back fist, 1, sink. So that's dropping, right? And then punch. And then turn. Then punch. And then corner back fist. Yeah, so it should be actually here. So it's a little bit more rounded. So this is the line from through here. It's not actually, even though it's a back fist, it's this is your point of contact. Yeah, okay, then slide into a punch. Then the next movement, you have to set up. So set up by, put the hand on top, adjust, so you wound up your back, and then pivot and turn. Huh? So, again, let's try that punch again. Set up, turn. Yeah. So the acceleration comes from this. Right? It's a separation of your feet. Boom. Yep. Okay. So let's try it again. See, one more time. Yeah. So it looks pretty intense, right? Okay, try it again. Ready? 1, 2. Yeah. Release here. Yeah, it's choked up in here. And here. Let it go. Yeah. See, it has come out. And a little more. So what's happening is this is not tied to this. If I do this, forget about this hand. Yeah. Because it's this action that creates that action. Right. Okay, ready? Again? Go. Now you have the two sides working. If you're just going like this, no matter what you do, it's not tied together. It doesn't have anything going in a direction. Your force is not driving. Right. So it looks, no matter what, it looks kind of sluggish, but because you're here. Now you're just doing it in slow motion, it still looks like you had intensity. Right. But it doesn't have to be. Everything is driving, creating that movement. So that's what, the position can look strong as part of that transition. And then, okay, go from there. Sliding step punch. Okay, then go. Over the top. Elbow. Yeah. So when you do that elbow, we have that already in the second form a couple of times. Once you punch and you go over the top, you have to turn, step, and then push. So you have to twist and then wind it up, right? So always wind up your back. Your waist is in everything, right? So, but we don't pay attention to the waist. So, and the waist is, unfamiliar with doing that, so you have to kind of teach it, get it aware that it does that. Then once your waist starts to move, it should start to tie into everything. So, that's a fairly simple concept, right? You turn, you light, then you're here, then you drop, then you turn, then you're going to step back, then you're going to sink and push. So the compatible movement with the direction, you're going 45 degrees, and you're coming through here. Yeah, because just like this, right? I turn, right? So I'm like this. I turn. So a twist step is really just setting this foot up so that I can step to here. Otherwise, if you don't turn enough, you're like this, then you're in between stances. So how do you fix that? So you have to prepare your feet for your next position, right? That's your setup. Now forms are linking postures together, so you have to make that linkage a transition. But what is a transition is really a weight shift because it's the legs. Yeah. So you see what I mean? So that's something that you can begin to feel after. But what happens after you reach, right? You reach when you turn, you pull back, right? And you pull back for what? You pull back to pass through center, right? So the more efficiently you twist to get your leg here, the easier time you're going to get that out. Because if you twist and you're still kind of stuck in your stance, then you really don't have control of that foot. But if you're here and you twist, now I really have control of my planting of that foot, because the power's not, if you put weight in it early, then you won't get power in that leg. You're already there. So you can't generate the strength. So that's just something that you have to work with to build as a timing. Then you move on from there, right? And then you dropping palm, back fist. Yeah, and then you step back. Yeah. Palm, but not so extended. Yeah. So soften the elbow a little. But it's not, it's this. Yeah. But from the body. Turn now. Yeah. Yeah. Turn. Yeah, okay, then go. Sink, turn. Then go. Cover, poke. Sink, rise, cross step, twist, turn, jump, water punch, pause, right? Okay, so I mean your backhand's not, should be facing down. Yeah, yeah. Okay, then next, here's the high block. That's the same idea, right? You have to reset your body. So we're here, we have to step. This is almost like this, right? This is the same action. Yeah, so put it on the backside. If you pull, then you're like this. So because the two halves of your body have to be working in sync. So if it's not synchronized, it's just one-sided. There's no balance and motion. So if you're here and you take your step, you set up. But this is actually efficient because when I do this, I'm already ready to do this or this. Right? If I step here, then I'm here. It's the body. And then, yeah. See? Look different, right? Okay. Go from there. Ready, palm. Now step up. Go. And then now next movement, step. Yeah. So you want to, because you're in this position, palm, right? You're here. You want to step. And then this is turning. This hand is coming to here. Press. So from here, right? 1, 2, 3. 3. Right? That's the movement when Gung Ji Chak. Okay. Press, cut, palm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here, 3, 4. Here, 1, 2. So cutting hand from here, right? Because we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you build your structure. You have high palm, lower hoop, cross, right? So on a functional side, say if someone grabs your wrist like here, and my hand is here, then I have to turn. So I can't lift, I have to turn, and then I press. Right? So if I go like this slowly, right, 1, then your hand's here, you see. So then you press. Typically, you may not just do that and press. You may do this and grab. See? So that's right. So you're here. Boom, 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 boom. And then this goes here. This goes to here. Shift your weight. So you go through the hand, this and this become together. So then you have a suspended horse, almost 100% of your weight on the supporting leg. Now once you're 100% supporting here, then you're going to step up, sink, and lift. So everything is generating movements from your body. And okay. So let's just try those 2 palm strikes, the step up, the press, the trap, and the lift. Yeah, from the water punch, you're here, right? So the next movement, you step, boom, sliding step palm. Okay, step, sliding step palm. Okay, step. Turn and press, right? Yeah, so when you're here, all you do is have to relax. Right? So those are the phases of movement. For every action, there's an equal or following motion, because that interim position allows you to go from here to here to here. Then you're on top. So you get on top because the most force is in the vertical direction. So you have to be on top. You can't do it out here because you don't have any leverage. You don't have any body weight or position over it. So that's why you have to press down close to the body like this. Then this can be out. This is here, over here. Right, sink. Because here, right? Press, right? If you're over here, press. Yeah. The same alignment for the leg. If your leg is here, you have to twist. And then from here, you lift from here. Yeah. So these are natural alignments, but it's hard to discover in the beginning until it's kind of pointed out. Then you can understand it. Yeah. So you don't have to turn this way, just this way. As soon as your elbow hits vertical, then it starts to go down. If you look at the line that goes through the heel of my back foot, see, but it doesn't go too close. It stays out here. It's like fist on the elbow. Like that. Yeah, now you press here, down. No, just push down. You feel strength. Yeah. If you're, okay, let go, right? You're here. It's different. If you're like this, nothing. Yeah, so. No. This line is here. Go down, right? This foot should be a little this way, yeah. And then go into position, go into your position. Yeah, so that's, no, because, no. Okay, do it again. Stay there. Stay there. Go into the back. Yeah, so press. No. Right. Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Line up to here. This one. Because the
This line.
the
I got it. This line goes to there.
yeah. Yeah, because everything is like it's a circle. If you do this, then it's a circle. Goes through your feet. If I go like this, it's misaligned. So if you have a ring like this and it's like this, it has no structure, no strength. It has to be like this. So when you make a circle like this, you make it go like this. This is the strongest position, right? Regardless of where it is. But say it's shoulder height. Yeah, that's a strong position. Now just go like this. That's a hoop position. Even make it round. That's a strong position this way. But it's very weak like this. So your strength is directional. So when you're like this, the strength is directional. but there's no strength that way. So you, when you're here, strength is directional. So this is down and it's tying together, and this is here, this is row, and this here. So this and this go together. This and this go together. This and this go together. These are, yeah. You do it again one more time. Yeah. Yeah. Over here. Yeah. See, press down. See, over here. Press. Press. Yeah. See, it's because, yeah. So this, it really has relative to here. So it has to do with where your back is. If I don't turn my back, I can't find my line. I have to turn my back. You see? Yeah, do it again. Yeah. Yeah. So right now it's missing, right? So go. No good, right? So you're over twisting a little bit here. It should be through here. Yeah. Now press now. You see? So you have to shape your directional movement has to be set up in the direction you want it to be, because the direction of your movement has to apply to the direction of your opponent. So if I go like this, I just can't do this. I have to turn to here. My stance is here, right? If I'm here, it doesn't. If I even turn to here, it's not the same. It's here. So it's your alignment as an extension of your body. Yeah. So once you're there, then you step up. Right, the alignment. 1, 2, 3. Then you lift and jump. Go. And then punch. This foot picture here. Yeah. So when you land, try to get your side position, right? And then pull back. And then twist and punch. Okay. So, yeah, Kim's got a good structure there. Right. Okay. And Tom, your leg has to be a little wider, or turn your body this way. This way. Yeah. And then sit into your front hip more, yeah. And then twist here. Now you feel this like twisting, then your leg will feel more stable. The front leg has to be closed in the hip, yeah. Yeah. So this foot should be here. No, forward a little bit. Yeah. But twist it, yeah. Now twist the hip this way to close this. Now you feel the weight in the front. So this position should be like this. That's how you get the 90 degree here. If you don't twist that, then you're really, your stance is not in position. No, don't go widening it. Twist your hip. Twist it here. Like that. Yeah. So even more. Yeah. Huh? You feel the stability in the front leg now. Yeah. Yeah. You feel a difference, right? In the front. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Little forward if you can, yeah. And then twist a little more. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay. So because this is the position that we're here, right? And then you have stability. You actually don't have that much weight on that back leg when you turn. It goes here. Now you have strength here. That's twisting the stance. So actually you're a little bit, Yeah, so you're not in your stand. Your hip it has to be forward more. Knee forward. Yeah. No, not the foot. The knee. Yeah. And then you have. Now turn your hip this way. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So twist more. Yeah. Okay. You feel now go forward a little bit. Now you feel the strength in the leg. Yeah. You feel because okay. So the back leg. Yeah. It feels weak in the beginning because you'll feel a little awkward because both legs are tightening. This leg actually does nothing other than push. So what's actually the conflict in the hip is, for one thing, it doesn't know, but the other thing is that it could be tense and it doesn't free up, or range of motion in the twist because you're not used to closing that hip in that position. So you have to get that joint used to doing that. So when you're here and you're here, you're here and you're here. A lot of new people do this. This is a mistake, but then when they move the front foot. They lose this already. If you next time you're teaching them, you see a lot of, even the kids, they do a lot of, they get into the stance, and then when they're ready to punch, they lose their structures. So when you go into, especially this, you really don't need to move both feet. This direction you're moving this one. This direction you're moving the other way. See? Because if this is, you grab the floor with your toes. If you don't turn, then you actually don't create the rooting of that, and the leg is not stable. Now, when you bring weight over that foot, you shouldn't really tense. It should twist. So it doesn't just go there like you're doing a squat. You're going there and you're twisting because you're firming your position, which is, it's a live strength, not a dead strength. Okay, from there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so when you drive the movement, the body turns, but it's subject to this position to be 90 degrees. So right now I don't have 90 degrees here, right? I have to be straight. This is 45. This is 90 over there. Which is not good. You should be like this. Because when we're in this position, this is the strength. So this is where we are. Right? That's a T. So when you're here, your body goes like this. And because we're turning like this, it's like drawing the bow. But you can't get there unless you do this. Now if your stance is too wide, and even if you turn, then you're trying to compensate for that, then you start doing that. So this, the 90 degree position, the heel, the toe, to here, and then the twist, then you will get that alignment. Yeah, too much tension here though. Yeah. Yeah, still a little, relax the shoulder, let it go, let it go, let it drop. Yeah. Now this one you don't lean. This one you just natural, like this. Yeah. So it should be free. Let it go. Now this, yeah. Let it go, bounce. Let it go, sink. In this direction. Yeah. So when you turn, all you have to do is this. Yeah. Yeah. But don't forget, that's a weak position. The leaning stance is very weak this way. It has no structure at all. So when you're turning, your action, when you turn, is like this. But you have to let it go, because if you tense, if I tense, and I'm like this, and you push, So when you punch, it's gone. It's gone. Boom. It's gone. So that the recoil doesn't affect your legs. You see what I mean? So when you throw that punch, you don't want to stiffen. Let it go. And then you can respond. Okay. Okay, from there, yeah, let's go from there. Punch. Then the next movement, 1. Okay, let's do that again. This is just like closing, right? So just 1, come through here. So you look at the mirror, right? 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, to the back of the 1. Then you're gonna stomp, right? And sweep like a butterfly, and then push. Yeah. So when you push, after you sweep, drop the elbows. So you have a little bit of, yeah. Yeah. You relax your elbows, you have better push. Right? Relax. You 1, 2. And here again, this leg has to be like this, twisted. Otherwise, you have no strength on the sweep. Yeah, sweep, yeah. Hook, sweep. Yeah, so this has to be the closing that, and because this is your stabilizer. If that's not stable, then you can't pull. Yeah. So equal opposite. So this is actually why we do this. This in Tai Chi, we swing the leg like this. That's what you're doing. See? Yeah. Right. That's the motion. Equal opposite. Counterbalance. Okay, so let's go from there. So there's a lot of things, but you have to actually work on it. We could spend one class just on that, but you know, but people aren't here all the time, so it's better to just go through a bunch of things and you can go refine them. What's that? What's that again? Yeah. It's a sun punch, yeah. Both of those are sun punch. Yeah, so when you're here, you lift, you hop, then you're here. Yeah. So when you do that, right? When you do the punch, do the wind up. Okay. Now as soon as you have to unwind it, kick your heel out this way. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, more the heel. See, if you define your movement, you'll land here. Then your power will align. See. Yeah, because of the legs. Because you're here, just short. If you don't do this, then you don't have the. Yeah, because it's the left side. We don't do enough left side sliding steps, right? Or you do actually, when you sliding step here, then you. So if you do the drill back and forth, that's what that's supposed to help. So, we've done those drills before, just sliding step. The sliding step drill is. So, see, the front foot. It's a dinma. So you have to work your feet because every movement is a motor skill. If you don't actually program it into your system, it doesn't know it. But then you have to work it through because there's always some, like, discrepancy in the movement caused by either tension or it's not programmed. So you have to kind of do it enough, and it comes through. Once you get it, you'll have the idea. So from there, let's go from there. See if we can get through the form. Sweep. Okay, now turn. Cover. Big. Okay, so the cover. Let's do that again. After the sweep, adjust your feet. Okay, so again, right? Going back to right. Right. So here, use that. Right. There's your cover. Here's your bick. So your cover and bick, there's a phase here, right? Sweep, cover, so you're in the 45 here, right? Bick, then it comes like this. So when you turn when you close here, then you would bick here. So the vertical elbow is a function of here. And this hand becomes part of this. That's the relationship. You follow me? Right? So the come is this. This becomes here. So you have strength from here to here. Bick is from the waist, and the strength is here. So you have a relationship in the upper and the lower, right? Yeah, and you're tilted. Yeah. So that's the bick, the cover and the bick. So the cover, that cover is the same one you have in Fuhawk. One, right? Cover. And then whether it's double tiger or bick, same movement. Yeah. So you have to put some intent in that movement. So when we sweep, push, cover, bick, step. Now here, right? Cover, black tiger. So black tiger doesn't actually go like this. Goes like this. Come through the center. And then turn the waist. When you go like this, that's kind of reaching. Cover. Yeah. Well, because it gets there, but because it's isolated as an arm movement, then it doesn't have the waist. So if you're interpreting as the waist coming here, then you're going to create a much more, do it again, right? Yeah, then you're here. So then you got there more efficiently, and it's not so much of a, see what I mean? So you actually, your hand is, so it's coming across like this, because we're turning. So that's what the body is learning. And then this straightens. No, just the bottom one. Yeah, do it again. Yeah. See, the straightening is very, very subtle, but it's also action. And my arm is bent like this, and I'm on this side, and I'm covering like this, right? You lift, right? No, just push. That's strong, right? But I want to do this. You see? So I change my position, so then your force is there. Your force is here. Now I change my, yeah. So from here to here, becomes that. See, so this looks like a bick, but it's coming out, and this is coming like this. So here, cover, bick, cover. Yeah, see. So that's a black tiger. It turns. Yeah. It turns because if you are intercepting the bridge, if I intercept your bridge, or my bridge like this, then it turns. See? So this actually, when I turn my hand, I'm sinking my elbow. And that gives me strength in the position. See, if I just go like this, then I don't have the effect of this. If I sink my elbow, I actually tie my shoulder into the movement. So, see, when we speak of hand movements, it's really because you have 3 joints that have to be working in coordination. Like we speak of feet, we're meaning the legs, the ankle, the knee, and the hip. Okay, about. We almost made it to the end. Okay, we did the other part last time, anyways. Okay. Okay, good.
Extra credit.